Take it away.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Anonym right here. But we're seeing actually the one that using the Baras is seen with the
Oh wow.
that one with the
Okay.
Festival of Blood. And CW is the one that using Natalia. Interesting here.
Okay. But oh, CW is so fast.
Clear the minion in the mid lane, right?
You know they need to clear it as soon as possible as well. But as we know that actually, Finn is pretty annoying as well with the Jawhead, but we didn't see any intense invasion that coming from Akihoshi.
Yes. The Royal Derby match here. Don't forget to use the hashtag in the comment section below. Viva RQ for RQ and also Gonic for Onyx.
Okay, that's what make Finn really annoying.
Yeah.
Reset the blue buff just by ejected it.
Yes, but look at that one. Actually, the damage coming from Natalia. One scratch and that. R7 is gone. 1 point already being secured by Onyx. But look at that one in the bottom lane scene. He's almost getting shut down.
Yes, and Drian is pretty low as well in the mid lane here. He really need to be careful because Jawhead just came here. Oh, luckily he didn't have any ejector.
Yeah, if he have that one, he will get another point for Team Onyx Sport. Sorry, for Team RQ Hoshi maybe with that ejector.
And luckily Finn is not level 4 yet.
Yeah.
So there's no unstoppable force.
Yeah, but the both of the cores right here, Sans and also Albert, is still trying to like secure their gold first and taking the blue buff.
Yeah, still
plus
like
red
in the
buff.
early
Yeah.
3 minutes, right? So they really need to prepare this pretty well. But Finn coming with flicker and also the combo with the ejector is pretty good. The lemon we knew that pretty good as well with the burst damage coming from the electric.
Yeah, with that Eudora actually is very easy to
Thundershock.
combo. Thundershock to be comboed with that um, ejector coming from Jawhead. So it's a very good combo to be done by him right there.
Yeah, and the Detona's welcome just trying to chew anti-mage. At the bottom lane here, Drian is already being exposed. They really need to be careful because Arkehosi, they don't have any choice. They really need one here that can actually try to expose Natalia's position well.
Yes, and the electric arrow actually coming from the Eudora is the one that helping a lot. But Albert helping Vin to be survive from that condition, the critical condition right there, but still able to get back a bit. Still a very good movement, but missile expert from Sin. They really need the stuck from the missile expert to be very painful.
But Sin trying to sneaky peeky, still playing at the set line here at the bottom lane. Meanwhile, Onyx Esport they're so focusing to get their next objective, which is Turtle and RQ. Are they going to at least try to contest it? And the Turtle still being secured by Suns
But
with the
look at that
retribution.
one, the damage that is given towards Team RQ Hoshi is just so painful, and Albert is the one that being shut down.
Yes, 2-1 for Onyx Esport, and they are leading up from the network as well after they secure their first Turtle and another objective turret at the top lane.
Is it because they really want to face in? That's why they are just like being super strong right now? But maybe because of the draw as well, like three.
They're so strong in
magic
the
damage.
early.
Yeah.
With Rian, with CW as well, right?
Yes. And also Sans with the magic damage in the early is just like very hard to be
After level
handled.
4.
Yes. And especially Sin is not showing his performance with the Detona's welcome yet. So maybe we are waiting for the pick off with the Detona's welcome later on. Hopefully they will try to get over the important hero from Team Onyx. So it's gonna be very good for the movement of RQ Hoshi. Oh ho ho.
Almost.
But never enough.
The abyssal arrow coming from Drian almost got a lemon or maybe Finn just now. But it's kind of a little bit fail. And another reset as well for Onyx Esport, but they are moving towards to the bottom lane here. Sin really need to be careful.
Yeah, Sin really need to be careful, really need to handle his position really well because we know that actually if he's moving to offside, it's just gonna be a very huge punishment. Especially the hero from Team Araki Hoshi is one of good pick of heroes such as Detona's Welcome coming from that Barrage, and also with the Lemon Electric Arrow, it's just gonna help Finn to do the ejector stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, 5 minutes, but in mid lane.
Yep, we see that actually a lot of silence are coming from Drian, but ejector. That's actually how Finn really countered Natalia here. But Sans with the Summon Force being pop up, but Boots just coming with the Falling Star Moon. And the Stardust then even cannot help him to survive too long. So
Three down.
1-4-3.
Yeah,
Onyx Esport, they are losing their member. Too many though.
I think they're just like having a miscommunication there. Like they're
Probably.
coming one by one into that one,
And they're
you-
losing one by one as well.
yeah, that's the point. Like falling star mode that happens will be opened by what is like quiet late for that situation, but in the
Uh-oh.
top lane, R7 being chased by Suns, but directly using that flicker to road to go away.
Yeah, because actually R7 is kind of loose um, from the level. Sans is already like level 10, but meanwhile R7 just get his level 8.
Okay, but Turtle still being secured by Team Onyx right here.
Yeah,
But the gold difference is not too far. Like 1,000 gold difference with one turret inside of the Onyx side.
Yeah.
So it's still pretty okay. They still have the sometimes to catching up, because we know that actually Shanshin is not that early hero anymore. It's like needs to scale up with the items as well.
and especially if his Mountain Shaker gonna hit the member of the opponents, it's gonna make him the damage is pretty strong as well. But the Zaman Force being opened by Sans here, ejector towards Sans. But the problem is Sin cannot giving a lot of damage because he's not getting his item yet.
Yes, and the Detona's welcome is not happening to have someone inside of the circle.
It's not ready though actually.
Yeah, because it was just and no one's is inside of that one.
Oh.
But Butts is very low actually and still forcing to get over the turret.
I think there's some like miscommunication because they should go for Sans, right?
Yeah.
Not Bats.
I know. And Albert in the mid lane alone, and he
Wow.
is the one that being shouted down right here.
What happened to RQ Hoshi?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean the combo between Lemon and also Jawhead is pretty good from Eodor and also
Yeah.
Jawhead, right?
Yeah.
But the target is kind of miss because it's not Sans and it's toward Boots. So it makes Sans have a lot of space and also a lot of a good position as well for him.
Yeah, 7 minutes already, but now from 1,000 it's like 3,000 gold difference right here, and Suns is the one that taking the blue buff.
Yep, but remember what Anonym said before. RQ is the momentum team.
Yeah.
They always try to find a good momentum, a turning table moment for the team. So maybe it's still too early for RQ Hoshi.
Yeah, especially with the hero that we are seeing from RK Jose as well, like Yi Shanshin. Maybe after some item, it's just gonna be very easier for Team RK Jose to give some damage, because we know that actually right now,
Finn already show up, but
even his presence is already disturbing Onyx words.
but some still have the retribution, so they really need to be careful with that. I think it's pretty hard for them to contest it.
Yeah, but anti-mage on the back one right here using the Inferno.
Ooh.
Detona's welcome, able to eat that anti-mage away. Anti-mage will be shut down. But on the other hand, we are seeing actually that two
What?
members of RQ Hoshi being
Even
slain.
4.
Even 4 now.
Yeah, 4 member from RQ Hoshi. Antimates did a really good job just now. He really tried to
Oh my god,
push
see.
away all the member from RQ Hoshi. And Sin is trying so hard to at least defending the mid turret, but the problem is 1 versus 5 is never enough for
But they
RQ
are not
Hoshi.
gonna take that one, right? There's no catapult, there's nothing there.
Yeah,
So only distraction maybe, because the rest of Team RK Hoshi now is back into the land of down.
they
They're
need to be
getting
careful.
something at least.
No, I don't think. But at least they are not losing their red buff for Albert.
Yeah.
Almost.
And look at this replay by Axe right here. The scene is actually getting Drian. So actually they are not losing too much, even though that he is the one that's staying in the side lane, but still he is not dying alone. Still for die with him. But yes, 9 minutes going to 10 minutes, already 6:11 right here. We are seeing
Yep.
5,000 gold difference, and it's been lead by Onyx Esports. I'm still waiting for things to be changed right now.
Me too. But Arky they really need to be careful, especially Albert, because he's targeting so many times by Onyx Esport here. And we can see that actually Finn tries so hard to give a lot of vision towards Arky here. And I can see as well that Lemon is pretty hard since he's using the Eudora. You really need to play a little bit sneaky peeky inside the bush maybe. So the combo will be much easier for RQ Hoshi, but Finn get a lot of damage and already being popped up by Onyx Esport. Zaman Force is already being popped up, but Rian also. The Abyssal Trap and Abyssal Arrow pretty annoying as well. Make RQ Hoshi pretty hard to move, and even though Finn got punished for the 4 times already. And now another turret is already being secured by Onyx Esport. Meanwhile, Arky they haven't get any objective yet. CW is going to be the Netherlands welcome. They're coming from Sin. Here CW also being punished there. But Sin is so painful right now. And Onyx Esport even didn't let it happen too long because they really want to secure at least one member from RQ and it's happened really well for Onyx Esport. Meanwhile, even though they are losing 1-1, but Onyx Esport still managed to get another objective in the middle lane, and still Boots will coming with the Falling Starmon just now, and Finn also being punished so many times, getting a lot of damage coming from Onyx Esport. And even though R7 cannot deal a lot of damage there, Onyx Esport they are leading so hard with the network, with the objective turrets as well, and even though we saw that a lot of point that been collected by Onyx Esport. 7k for Boots and 8.6k for Suns. Meanwhile, I think RQ they're kinda being dragged by Onyx Esports since in the early phase. And Finn already being picked off by 5 times. And this is the player statistic by Nemo TV. RQ R7 maybe really good in the gold side, but from the KDA, Boots is pretty good with his Esmeralda here. Okay, RQOC, they are still trying to find a good momentum, but Onyx Esport, they really want to end this game as soon as possible, get a lot of objectives as fast as they can, and the Lord is already being slain and claimed by Onyx Esport here, without any contest from RQOC, without any team fight that actually been open, and now CW so annoying coming with the smoke bomb and also the silence. Immune is still have being held by CW, but Sin here taking a lot of damage, but 3 member from Onyx Esport finally shut it down Sin at the bottom lane.
Yes. And now 13 minutes already, 7 and 15. Look at that one. 8,000 gold difference, and actually Onyx is getting better and better at this one, and they're even taking the Lord with them and going to the top lane, which is gonna creating a lot of pressure for Team RRQ right now. Albert being shouted down for 3 times. It's a huge slap on his face.
Yes, meanwhile Lord is already on his way at the top lane here, and Abyssal Arrow didn't get anyone from RQC member, but Lord is already being pushed in at the top lane just now. R7 still, you can see that I'm offended that really coming good for R7. Took 3 members of Onyx Esport. Sun is down, but Lord is still there.
But look at that.
What? Zin is really good with the Donus welcome.
Yeah, and the damage is 1 by 1 is very huge coming from Team RQ Hoshi. The Detona's welcome, just like what you've mentioned, is taking the important hero from Onyx Esport, the initiator right there. So now RQ Hoshi, just like what you've said, momentum. This is what they got.
Yeah, they're really waiting for the right momentum, and they got it, even though they have to lose their inhibitor at the top lane. But RQ they are buying so many times, so they can at least get another objective at the middle lane. This is really the most important lane that we knew in all of the MOBA games, right? Once you lose the mid objective, it's gonna be hard for you to maybe defense or maybe to do the rotation, but once you get it, wow, it's gonna be easier for you, right?
Yeah, and they even like look at the bottom and the top lane. They haven't even touched the first threat of it.
Yep, they even haven't finished it.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, let's say the bottom lane is pretty like maybe just like 1 or 2 hits. It's already down. But yeah, let's see the reply by Axe here.
Yes. We're saying actually the Detona's welcome is eating important hero and taking that one down, even though that the falling star will try to follow it up, but it's not being able to do it.
Yeah, because RQ Hoshi member. Oh, but I think Onyx Esports they still want more, even though they already being wrecked just now in their best of RQ Hoshi. But Onyx is pretty confident with the damage they have there right now. But the Chrono Dash and also the Synchro Vision coming from Sans is gonna take R7 down. 3 member from RQ Hoshi down. It's gonna be a
Okay.
turning table for Onyx Esports though.
Is it gonna be like that? Look at that one, the wave minion in mid lane and also in the top lane. Look at Anti-Mage bringing all of the minions with him. Albert still trying so hard to handle this one. They ejected towards one unstoppable force as well.
Oh, but the minion is already coming inside towards the RQ Hoshi base. But I think it's gonna be end for RQ Hoshi because wipe out from Onyx Esports gonna take down the first game from RQ Hoshi. Onyx 1-0.
Wow, the power of wanting to stop the idol. Like I think like right now Sans is like look up into Sins and Sin is like being beaten by them. It's just like you're beating your own idol, so it gives you another boost, a mental boost as
Yes.
well for them. So it's just creating so much different